Hey, what's up? It's Jake Coe here with another episode of Toss That Salad, and in this episode I'm going to tell you where all the newspapers are. The first newspaper is in Control Desk, and it's called Upon Reflection. Every time you see one of those little boxes next to the chapter, that means there's a newspaper in that chapter. The first newspaper is right at the beginning when you start down the alleyway. You want to go up to this box here, and it's right here. The next three newspapers is in Traffic Desk. The first one we're getting is the Driver's Seat chapter. The second newspaper is in this yellow house. You should knock on the door and a cutscene should happen, but I've skipped that for spoiler purposes. If you come in the dining room here, it should be on the desk here. Now we're going on to the chapter, A Marriage Made in Heaven, for the third newspaper. The third newspaper is in Reys Cafe. You want to come in here, and it'll be on the bar. For the fourth newspaper, we're going on the chapter, The Fallen Idol. The fourth newspaper is in the silver screen. Come in here, through here, you go outside with all the decorations. It should be on this painting desk or work desk. Moving on to the homicide desk, the fifth newspaper will be on the red lipstick murder. Newspaper number 5 is in a white and red house. When you come in, a cutscene will happen, but I won't tell you what happens for spoiler purposes. But the newspaper, you can miss it really easy because it is camouflaged with a few record covers, but it is down here as soon as you enter the house. The sixth newspaper will be on the chapter, The White Shoe Slaying. Once you have a fight with someone in the hobo camp, I won't say who it is for spoiler purposes, but the sixth newspaper will be in this little shack here on the desk. Moving on to the vice desk, the seventh newspaper will be on the Black Caesar. The seventh newspaper is in Roma's Removal. Come in the warehouse here. Again, this is a very difficult one. You could easily walk past it. You come to these lockers here, you'll find a load of desks, and the newspaper will be right here. The eighth newspaper is on the chapter, The Setup. The eighth newspaper is in this room. A cutscene will happen, but I've skipped it for spoiler purposes. Come in here, and it'll be on this red table. The ninth newspaper is on Manifest Destiny. Now, come to the ninth newspaper. Obviously, something's happened to a car here, and there are two dead guys. I'll try and keep it non-spoiler as possible, but the newspaper is in between the two dead guys. Now to the arson desk, we want to go on the chapter A Walk in Elysian Fields for the 10th newspaper. Coming up to the 10th newspaper, obviously an accident has happened. I'll try and keep it limit for spoiler purposes again. But if you go to the right and go up to this billboard, it'll be on the floor by this bush and wall here. Now for paper 11, you want to go on the chapter, A Polite Invitation. The 11th newspaper is in this mansion. I've skipped the cutscene and I'll try and keep it non-spoiler, but some guy's injured there, and the newspaper is on the desk here, with the fountain outside the window. Newspapers number 12 and 13 are in the same chapter, A Different Kind of War. Coming up to the 12th newspaper. At this point you will have a choice to go to these 3 places. What you want to do, you want to go straight to the Rapid Exterminator, because if you choose the right one it will go to the next chapter. So once you do go to the Rapid Exterminator, you want to come in. A cutscene won't happen, but I've skipped that for spoiler purposes, and it'll be on the desk here. For the last newspaper, the 13th one, in the chapter you'll come across this house here. You want to go in it, take a left, go straight on through. There'll be some dead guy there, but I'll try and keep it non-spoiler as possible, and it'll be on the desk here next to him. And there you have it, that's all 13 newspapers. This is not an achievement, but it goes towards your progress for the 100% achievement, so you need all 13 newspapers. And if there's any confusion, just please leave comments and I'll see what I can do about it. Thanks, this is Jake Coe with Toss That Salad on how to get all the newspapers.